Hi everyone, as you may know, there are a lot of new products out in the drugstore for the new year, and the question is it worth the money? And I picked up two things that a lot of people have been talking about because of the cute packaging, and it's the Physicians Formula Nude Wear Bronzer and Blush. I am a sucker for adorable packaging, so when I saw these on sale for 40% off at CVS, I had to get them. I posted this on Instagram and I did get some requests to review them, so that is what I will be doing right now. I will also be applying them here on camera so you can kind of see how I apply them, and maybe on camera, I don't know if the lighting is going to really catch these because of the color payoff. That is a spoiler a little bit. This is in the shade Light Bronzer. I wanted to get bronzer because that is the deepest that they go, I believe, in this line, but they were out of that and this was just the next option. So I am going to use the MAC 168 brush. This is just what I use for my bronzer. I'm taking the darkest one mainly, and then I'll just kind of grab these over here as well, and I'll tap off a little bit. And I'm not really going for an actual contour. I'm just putting it in the areas where I do contour, but just to kind of have like that slight shadow because these aren't that pigmented. I will tell you right now, right here. I'm gonna grab this mirror right here. So, as you can tell, it's not really obvious, right? I'm gonna tell you what I think of this right after I apply it. And I put a little bit up here as well. I don't know if it's really going to pick up what it looks like in person because the lighting looks really bright right now. I tried to make it as natural as possible, but it's looking a little bright. You can kind of see. You can kind of see that right there. You can kind of see that right there. First of all, I will let you know that it is about $13 at the drugstore, which I find to be really expensive for a drugstore item. A lot of Physicians Formula, or pretty much all of Physicians Formula, is pretty expensive compared to others. And I didn't want to pay that much money for one drugstore product, which I also have heard that doesn't have a lot of pigmentation, a lot of color payoff. So I just got it when it was 40% off at CVS. I figured I could justify it that way, and I really wanted it because of the packaging, because I'm a sucker for that. Is this worth the money? No. This is not worth the money. But I am still happy that I got it. I will still use it because I am quite pale. I don't like a lot of contour. I like to go for a really natural look a lot of the time, and I think I'm going to be using this a lot when I wear a BB cream and on the weekends. It is very powdery when you swish it around, and then when you start applying it, some of the powder like comes up and into the air, and I'm probably like breathing it in. If you are really interested in this and you find it on sale and you find the darkest shade that it comes in, check it out. If you are a sucker for packaging like I am, it is freaking adorable, so just try it out. If you are a lover of makeup, you like trying new things, you are kind of bored with what you have, go ahead, check it out. I got it for like $7 or $8 when I got it on sale. If you are really looking for a contouring bronzer or a bronzer in general, and you're wondering if this is it for you, probably not. It isn't the best thing out there. There are a lot of better drugstore bronzers out there. I will still use it, so don't think that I'm not going to be using this. Everything that I buy, if I don't return it, I do use it. So I will be using this. It's just not something that I would recommend to other people. I feel like a lot of people will buy this and think that it was a waste of money. Now we're going to move on to blush, and this one is in Rose. They also have another shade, but this one I just got because it was really pretty and like girly and pink. I will be using the Real Techniques blush brush. It's just the one I always use. When you first get this, you're going to see a spray on shimmer, or whatever you call that, like a shimmer spray, right over the words Nude Wear. Brush that off on a tissue before you apply it onto your cheeks. Then it'll end up being matte. If there is a little shimmer in there, I cannot see it, which means it's really not going to show up on my skin either. So I just like to swirl my brush around this whole thing and just mix all the colors together. Again, I don't know if the camera's really going to pick this up. Now I'm taking my second Real Techniques blush brush, and I just use this to blend everything out all the time. Can you see that right there? Yeah. Okay. Is it worth the money? It depends, and I will explain why. So this is, again, around $13, right? And I got this for 40% off. For me, it was worth it, and it definitely was worth it because I got it for 40% off. So if you can get these for 40% off, or just with a coupon at Ulta, you can get the $3.50 off of $10 purchase, and that is another way to go. I think it's worth the money for me. That is because I sometimes like this look, which is a very sheer, almost like you're not really wearing a blush kind of blush. It looks really natural on the skin, especially when I'm outside. It did not look like I was really wearing blush, but it had a really nice flush on my cheeks, and it lasted all day. Because I have oily skin, I blot throughout the day. So when a blush is really sheer and not that pigmented, I am expecting it to pretty much be gone by the end of the day, but at the end of my workday, it was still there and pretty much the same as I had applied it at the beginning of my day. So this was quite impressive for me, and I like this a lot more than the bronzer. It also is not powdery when I apply it. So I really like this one, but I still would suggest picking this up with a coupon or a sale or something like that. I just think $13 is just too much for a drugstore product. So I don't know if you can really tell on camera, but in person, it's this really nice sheer look to my cheeks, and it's called Nude Wear. So I wouldn't even expect this to have a lot of pigmentation, but if you're like me and sometimes you just want to go for that really natural, like I'm not wearing makeup look, then you might want to check this out. But again, get it when it's on sale or with a coupon. I really went into it thinking it's really cute packaging, it's on sale, I might as well try it and let you guys know what I think of it, and I'm happy with the blush. I will be using this one a lot, I think. It lasted me all day. I was very impressed. I would say leave this one, but maybe pick up this one. This is not going to satisfy a lot of people either, I don't think, because there's not a lot of pigmentation or not a lot of color payoff. So that's it for this review. I hope it was helpful. And for future review requests or suggestions or anything like that, you can of course leave me a comment below or follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, and it is erisaxo. I post a lot of pictures on there of products that I pick up. So that is it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye!